Hi everyone. I'm sure that many of you are uncomfortable relationship with writing an academic paper or a thesis, simply because you have not much experience on this. So I prepared this video to support your academic writing in a more accessible way. As the first lesson, I'd like to introduce you on how to do word formatting, which is one of the most important processes, not only for academic writing, but also for any other types of writings as well. Because that determines the first impression of your thesis and paper and writing. Let's assume that you are an undergraduate or master student waiting for the grade of your thesis. Your supervisor and examiners will flip through your whole thesis within a minute. Then they will briefly come up with a range of grade deserved for your thesis. Although they will go through your thesis page by page later on, based on my experience, your final score is highly likely to remain within the initial range that was assessed by the first impression on your thesis. So I hope it could convince you that there is a great reason why you need to know about the document format. Alright, let's start. Once you open an MS Word, and it will show you an empty page like this. If I try to write something on it, academic writing, then I can find the default font style is Malgun Coding, that one. But now I'd like to set up the font style according to my preference. So I'm going to use this style tab. The first things that I'm going to do is click like button on the normal tab and modify that one. Go to format and font here. I change to the font style times New Roman like that and click. And also change this format to times New Romans again. Then click. So can you see the default font style has been changed to times New Romans, right? What if I write the writing in this way? But I still find this one and still stick to the Malgun Coding, the old style, right? So I need to do an extra work. Just right click here, then go to font again, then this font style to be changed to the times New Romans like that. Then set as default this button and this document only, yes. Then modify, then academic writing. So now you can see the documents, the default setting has been changed to the Times New Romans, right? Then the top of the first page is for the title, right? So let's say the title of this document is the academic writing. I would like to change some format of this title using this style tab again. If I click this title like that, maybe some of you are happy with this format, maybe some of you are not. So I want to stick to the Times and New Romans, and I'd like to modify this format using this tab. Then right click and modify here, going to the format again, change the format, font, change the font to the Times New Romans again like that. Then I change this one again, Times New Romans columns here, right? Then just click. So could you see the title has been changed? Yeah. Then what is the next step? Yes, we have to design the chapters, right? What is the first chapter? That is, say, introduction, right? So also we would like to change the format of these chapter titles, right? So go to the heading, this one, click the button. So that changed to the default style, but I don't like it. So we can change the format with this tab. Go to the modify here, then go to the format font here, then change to Times New Roman. Again, click, and again Times New Roman. Click here. Then let's see, maybe I would like to get bold like this. Then click. So you can see here that, but I need numbering for the each chapter, right? So go to this tab, this one, then click, then you see here chapter 1 is connected to the each headings like that. Just if you click that button, so you can see the chapter number 1, that is introduction. So go to view and go to the navigation pane like that, then you can see the chapter 1 is in the headings there, right? Just 1.1 would be this background, like that. So again, if you click the heading to this one, and that has this created as a subsection of the chapter 1, right? So but still this not consistent in terms of the formatting, so we would like to change it using this tab. Go to modify and go to the font and Times New Roman. Then again click, change this one, and yes, I'd like to increase the size to say, and just say 14, maybe too high, just set it 13. Okay, right? Good. Then what about chapter 1.2? Just say current issues, something like that. Then click heading 2, this one. Now just format automatically change, right, as we set up. Then chapter 1.3 is contribution of this paper, something like that. Then click heading 2 again. Then we have chapter 1 and subsections, 3 subsections, 1.1 background, 1.2 current issues, then chapter 1.3 contribution of this paper. Then we can move on to the chapter 2, that is methodology, something like that. Just simply click heading 1, so you can see the headings are all updated on the left hand side navigation part. Then what about just say step 1 and step 2, step 3 and step 4, like that. Then I would like to give each step has the heading number 2, like that. Then right, then let me say move on to the chapter 3. That once we establish the methodology, in the next chapter we're supposed to apply these methodologies to the case studies, right? So I can say chapter 3 would be short or the case study, like that. Then click headings here again, right? Then what will be the next chapter? The once we derive the result and discuss the result, and that as a next step we're supposed to do some interpretation of the research findings in the discussion chapter. So I can say this discussion here, then that goes to the chapter 4, like that. As the last chapter, we have to put conclusions here, right? Just again click this one. Then maybe we may need the references as well. Okay. References. Then just click heading 1. So we just completed the initial formatting of the document, and as well as the basic structuring for the thesis. As the next lesson, we will study a little bit more about each chapter, what content should be included in each chapter, a bit in details. All right, thank you.